I may not be out in the front lines, I may not be boots on the ground, but the DXOs play a very important and very real part in ensuring that our ecosystem works as it is. So I was a comms major, and when I read more about the DXO schemes and in MINDEF, I thought that this place gives a lot of opportunity. Like right now I'm doing more policy work. Every decision that you make, every policy that you review, it really affects people's lives, and it's just a very meaningful role to me. Our defence largely relies on national servicemen as the bedrock of our defence. We need to do our parts to make sure that the 2 years that they spend with us is meaningful, that you are training them and preparing them to defend the country when the time calls for it. And if this is not a worthy cause, I don't know what is. Because really the defence and security of our country really depends on all our national servicemen and their commitment. MINDEF is a bit like a mini civil service. There are many different areas that you could go into. It was very diverse.
There's a lot of opportunities for you to explore what you enjoy doing. The opportunities to learn and upgrade our skills is endless. That's why I feel that it's very fulfilling for me. What motivates me is being able to work with my colleagues. There's really a sense of a community spirit, and then to work together towards something of higher purpose. To find your sense of purpose or what you're passionate about is a never-ending journey. When I was in school, I didn't really think so far. And because at that time, what I studied was totally different from what I'm doing now. The cyber threat landscape, it's very fast-moving. There's so many things to learn and so many different kinds of cyber threats to defend against. The work that we do can directly have a positive impact on our national security.
And we are all here with a very strong purpose, which is to actually keep our force health healthy, safe and operationally ready. We manage the infectious disease outbreaks for the whole of SAF. We institute prevention measures, medical responses, vaccination advisories on a day-to-day basis. Yeah.
When I wanted to change my career from my accounting background into what I'm doing right now, I wanted to have more stability, I wanted to have more work-life balance, and also exposure to different kind of skill set. It's the initial step out of the comfort zone that is hard. So I think once we make that small step out, the following steps will get easier.
I lead a team. I actually work with big data with different agencies to make sense out of it. Data analytics is more than just coding. I think it's more of being innovative, coming up with solutions. My bosses are very open to ideas, especially the new ways of looking at the data, and there's a lot of space for us to do our own exploration.
There will definitely be times where we are a little bit more down, but my colleagues, my bosses, they keep me going. We encourage one another. I don't think there's any significant challenge that I couldn't cross in these 8 years with the organisation.
You can do the impossible through the great unknown.
We have many examples of where people have risen off from the bottom to someone even more senior. And the right people here will actually guide you through. If you're willing to come forward to learn, MINDEF is an organisation that will give you a sense of achievement if you do the job right.
I was fresh from NUS. I was given a MINDEF postgraduate scholarship, and I was given a chance to study overseas. This is very useful because postgraduate studies program gives you a chance to deepen that expertise, and then you bring that back into MINDEF. You contribute back to your work. What you find in MINDEF is the opportunity to be able to do something bigger that goes beyond yourself. It concerns your country's security, strategic positioning. How do you make Singapore relevant? And this is a big part of what we do on a regular basis. It excites me, and it really keeps us awake at night because we have so many exciting issues that happen, sometimes challenging, sometimes painful, but I think it's worth it. Yeah.
What I like best about my job is also about engaging the different stakeholders, ranging from the SAF to our local defence partners, as well as the rest of the government, and to collaborate with them so that we can contribute to the defence of Singapore, as well as the peace and security that we're enjoying today. A very strong local defence industry is important for Singapore's sovereign defence capability. Without them, we will have faced a lot of challenges.
The most satisfying part is knowing at the end of the day, we played a part for the aircraft to be flying there. Those exercises and detachments, they were able to meet their mission, they were able to complete the exercise successfully. Even though it's a really, really tiny effort, I can do something for my own family, for Singapore.
The best thing about being a DXO is at the end of the day, you have a sense of fulfillment about the job you do. We work as a team to ensure that what we put out is the best. You know that you are contributing to our nation's defense. We are a big family and no one is left out here. Everyone has a place in this organization.